So 1 month ago, I arrived in Egypt and I thought it would be time and a good opportunity to make another video and share a few things that I've been doing the past half a year with you. So why am I in Egypt? I started studying my master's, it's called SEMS, in Vienna in October last year. And part of this master's degree is to do an exchange semester. So this here is my exchange semester. Fortunately, I was able to already do it in my second semester of my master's. And now I'm in Cairo studying at the American University for the semester, meaning it started in February and I'll be here until the end of May, studying at the university and also traveling around, of course, trying to explore the country. So far, I arrived here on the 20th of January and I got to know my fellow SEM students. We're only 5 here, so we're 5 exchange students from our program. One of them is my flatmate, Leo. He's living with me in Maadi. This is the part of Cairo is called that we live in. After arriving here, my first day already was orientation day at uni. So we took an Uber to uni. Uni is almost 30 kilometers away. It's in New Cairo and not in Cairo. However, we wanted to live closer to the city center and not outside, so we can explore downtown Cairo. And the first few days were orientation sessions, meaning it was a lot of administrative stuff and getting to know other international students, which was quite nice. And of course, checking out the campus, which is stunning. It's very, very beautiful. It has a large garden. The houses and the buildings are kept in a desert style, I would say. So it's really, really nice. But as I said, it's outside in New Cairo, and around campus there's basically not much to do. They have some big malls and residential buildings, and a lot of highways, but not much. And we're very glad that we decided to live here closer to downtown Cairo. Cairo is a very, very large city. It takes a lot of time to get here, to get to places. We usually take the Uber, and the first week we tried to explore a bit of downtown with the other 3 SEM students who live in downtown. Just walked around a bit, looked at their neighborhood and looked at our neighborhood, and it's a completely different culture, completely different city to what I've experienced so far. But nevertheless, I think we're really enjoying it. And after only 1 month, we already have kind of a routine, and it's normal to be here, which is kind of funny. Of course, we're also trying a lot of local food. Egypt is cheaper than Germany and Austria, of course. However, all imported products are more expensive than they would be in Germany. This also goes for food. So we're trying a lot of food here. We're trying a lot of local food, which is nice and cheap. Egyptian food, however, includes a lot of carbohydrates, which takes some getting used to, and you have to take care not eat too much. But it's very delicious, very cheap, and that's something we're enjoying here a lot as well. Our first proper weekend, or my first proper weekend, was also organized by the international office of the university. And they took us to the pyramids, of course, which are right around on Giza, that's on the other side of the Nile, very close to the city, to the outskirts of the city. And they took us to the Egyptian Museum. They took us to the bazaar in downtown and to the Citadel on top of Cairo, let's say. And it almost looks like Turkey as well. So it's very interesting to have all these facets in the city, from ancient Egypt, the pyramids, to the mosque, the citadels, and the bazaar, which is also more in a Coptic region. So we also have different religions in the city, and you can see these in all the different parts of downtown. So a lot of stuff to explore. The only problem the first few weeks was that it was colder than I expected, and they don't have heating here. And our apartment was very, very cold, so we were kind of freezing all the time. And it was pretty much windy all the time, every day. So it was kind of cold, but now it's getting warmer, and now it's very, very enjoyable, and we're very happy to have the sun come out and the wind getting less and the temperatures rising. However, I fear that in a few weeks from now we'll be complaining that it's too warm, but we'll see about that. So what we did 2 weeks ago was very spontaneous. We decided to take a bus to Dahab, which is a surfers and divers paradise on the half island of Sinai. So we very spontaneously decided to take a bus there, took a night bus, 4 of us, booked an Airbnb and spent there 4 days by the seaside, which was very, very nice, very nice getaway. It was quite windy, but we managed to enjoy the sun nevertheless, and yeah, just to have a different experience to very hectic and loud Cairo. That was very nice. We strolled by the beach, took a small bike tour, and one day we also took a tour to the desert and visited 2 canyons. One was called White Canyon, one was called Colored Canyon, and yeah, we enjoyed both of them very much. It was just nice to see and very fun to ride with the Jeep in the desert. We also did a little bit of sandboarding, so that was a very nice escape, let's say. And then again, we took the bus back, which takes 8 to 9 to 10 hours. Yeah, it was a fun experience. The only problem was that Leo and me didn't have our passports because we applied for student visas here, and we didn't know that they would check our passports that often. However, when crossing the Suez Canal, they had kind of strict passport and also luggage controls, and we feared we wouldn't get there, but somehow we managed. With my German ID and student ID and a picture of my passport, somehow we managed to pass, but that was kind of stressful. But now we got our passports back, so we're good to go. And now we're also planning to do another small trip, this time to the west of the country, to an oasis called Siva, which is supposed to be very nice. So we're gonna leave tonight and arrive there tomorrow morning. This is also gonna be a bus ride of 8 to 9 hours. The problem is that you will have to go to the north coast first, drive along the coast, and then go back south. So you can't drive through the desert. That's why it will take some time to get there. But let's see how that goes. And yeah, let's see when I can make my next video. Yeah, thanks for watching.